call the roll.
Allen, Anderson, Bates, Bell, Berryhill, Block, Canella, DeLeon, Fuller, Gaines, Galgiani, Glazer, Hall, Hancock, Hernandez, Hertzberg, Hill, Hueso, Huff, Jackson, Lara, Leno, Leyva, Liu, McGuire, Mendoza, Mitchell, Monning, Morlock, Morrell, Wynn, Nielsen, Pan, Pavley, Roth, Runner, Stone, Vidak, Wykowski, Volk.
The secretary notices the absence of a quorum. Will members please report to the floor immediately? Roll.
Allen, Anderson, Bates, Bell, Berryhill, Block, Canella, DeLeon, Fuller, Gaines, Galgiani, Glazer, Hall, Hancock, Hernandez, Hertzberg, Hill, Hueso, Huff, Jackson, Lada, Leno, Leyva, Liu, McGuire, Mendoza, Mitchell, Monning, Morlock, Morrell, Wynn, Nielsen, Pan, Pavley, Roth, Runner, Stone, Vidak, Wykowski, Wolk.
Thank you, sir. Good morning. A quorum is present. Would the members and our guests beyond the rail and in the gallery please rise? We'll be led in prayer this morning by our chaplain, Sister Michelle Gorman, after which please remain standing. We'll be led in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag by Senator Roth.
Let us center ourselves in God's presence. Come, O life-giving Spirit, transform us. Stir up in us the flame of love, which is your gift. Give us wisdom to see as you see. Give us understanding to hear as you hear. Give us courage and strength to walk the way of justice and integrity. Kindle in us wonder and awe that we may have grateful spirits. You who dwell within us, praying unceasingly, fill us with love and devotion. Holy wisdom, guide us in the choices we must make. Give us discerning hearts, that we may choose what is good in accordance with your desire. Loving God of mercy, finish in us the work you have begun. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge
I
allegiance
pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Privileges of the floor. Seeing none, messages from the governor will be deemed read. Messages from the assembly will be deemed read. Reports of committee will be deemed read and amendments adopted. Motions, resolutions, and notices. Without objection, the Senate journals for May 31st through June 2nd, 2016 will be approved as corrected by the minute clerk. Motions, resolutions, and notices. Seeing none, we'll proceed on to consideration of the daily file. We'll begin with Senate third reading. Colleagues, we will be taking up items 11 through 56. I'll repeat, items 11 through 56. We'll begin with file item 11. SCA 8, Senator Mendoza not at his desk. File item 12, SB 1147, pass on file. File item 13, SB 1161, Senator Allen, not at his desk. File item 14, SCR 138, Senator Nielsen, not at his desk. File item 15, Senate Bill 1189, Senator Pan. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 1189 by Senator Pan, an act relating to autopsies.
Senator Pan.
Thank you, Madam President. Senators, Senator Jackson and I are pleased to present to you SB 1189, which gives public confidence and ensures accurate autopsy results by giving the trained medical examiner more control over the autopsy suite and clearly defining who is allowed to conduct autopsies. Current law presents gray areas which could undermine public confidence in autopsy findings by allowing non-medically trained individuals who are often elected or appointed to conduct autopsies. Current law allows law enforcement involved in the death of the individual inside the autopsy suite during the procedure, which could create appearance of influence on the findings. This may generate public distrust of our criminal justice system. Not only do families deserve to know what happened to their loved ones, but the public and juries need to trust that they received accurate, objective information to make the correct verdict in a criminal case. SB 1189 is important to clarify and codify the best practices taking place in the autopsy room to guarantee an objective and trustworthy autopsy system. We do understand that the bill before you is a work in progress. We've been working closely with the coroners and sheriffs, and we'll be making amendments in the Assembly that we believe will address their concerns, particularly regarding cause and manner of death. People rely on objective autopsy reports performed by appropriately trained professionals to have faith that justice has been done. I would respectfully ask for your aye vote on SB 1189. Thank you.
Any discussion or debate? Any discussion or debate? Senator Jackson.
Thank you, Madam President and colleagues. I am pleased to join Senator Pan on this measure to address an alarming concern that arose in my district. As some of you may know, a series of incidents in Ventura County led to the dismissal of the Ventura County medical examiner, where it was found that forensic autopsies were being conducted by unlicensed and unsupervised staff, in some cases while the county medical examiner was on vacation in Florida. In response to these findings, it became readily apparent that legislative action was needed to address the identified lack of clarity that exists in current law so we can ensure that the public's faith is retained as to how, when, and by whom these forensic autopsies are conducted. In regard to the fiscal concerns and those raised by the California State Sheriff's Association and the California State Coroners Association, please know, as Senator Pan pointed out, that we are working diligently with them and collaboratively and those others who are invested stakeholders to develop mutually agreeable language that will reflect current and best practices so as to not lay additional costs on county coroners and medical examiners' offices. It's our intent to take these amendments in the Assembly, and which I am confident will resolve the concerns of those who are expressing either opposition or hesitant support. And lastly, some of you may have received an opposition letter from the California Sudden Infant Death Syndrome Advisory Council, and after speaking with them and clarifying the purposes of the bill, they have removed their opposition. This is an important measure, again, when it comes to determining cause of death in those instances where family members pass away suddenly or through criminal behavior. It is critically important that the public have confidence in the results and determinations reached. That's what this bill attempts to do. And with that, I join and thank Senator Pan for his good work in this measure and ask for your aye vote.
Any further discussion or debate? Any further discussion or debate? Senator Pan, would you like to close?
I respectfully ask for your aye vote. Thank you.
Please call the roll.
Allen? Aye. Anderson? No. Bates? No. Bell? Aye. Berryhill? No. Block? Aye. Canella? De Leon? Aye. Fuller? No. Gaines? No. Galgiani? Glazer? Aye. Hall? Aye. Hancock? Hall, aye to no. Hancock? Hernandez? Aye. Hertzberg? Aye. Hill? Aye. Hueso? Aye. Huff? No. Jackson? Aye. Lada? Aye. Leno? Aye. Leva? Aye. Liu? Aye. McGuire? Aye. Mendoza? Mitchell? Aye. Monning? Aye. Morlock? No. Morrell? No. Wynn? No. Nielsen? Pan? Aye. Pavley? Aye. Roth? Aye. Runner? Stone? No. Vidak? No. Wykowski? Aye. Wolk? Canella, no. Wolk, aye.
Call the absent members one more time, please.
Galgiani? Hancock? Mendoza? Aye. Nielsen? Runner?
Ayes 23, noes 13. The measure passes. Senator Monning, for what purpose do you rise?
Thank you, Madam President. On the condition of the file, I just wanted to share with members, in consultation with the minority leader and the officer of the day, we have about 46 bills we're trying to get through today. We're going to go through in file order. The only exceptions will be for conferees. We're going to go in file order. If you miss when you're called, we're not going to go back. We're going to put you to the end. And then at the end of the day, if you weren't here when your file was called, we'll get to it at the end. If you're not here the second time, it will go to inactive file. So it's your responsibility to take up your bills. If you miss the first time through, we're not going backwards, we're going forwards. Always forward. Thank you, members.
Thank you. File item 16. File item 16. Pass on file. File item 17, SB 1100. Senator Monning. Pass on file. File. Now, colleagues, this is how it's done. The mic is already up. File item 18, SB 1143. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 1143 by Senator Leno, enact relating to juveniles.
Senator Leno.
Thank you, Madam President. Colleagues, the issue in this bill is not a new one to this House. It deals with long-term confinement, otherwise known as room confinement, for juveniles in our system. Of course, when they come to our system, they are obviously, by definition, troubled youth, and it is our statutory responsibility to care for them, to educate them, and to rehabilitate them. It is not our job to punish them. Unfortunately, there have been some counties in the state which have been abusing this practice. There is no data which suggests whatsoever that it in any way benefits troubled youth. In fact, it can exacerbate very seriously their already troubled emotional and mental states. In fact, over half of all of the youth who commit suicide in our system have been in solitary or long-term confinement at the time that they did it. So we've been working on this bill for some years. The United Nations has called upon all nations to ban the use for those under 18. The President of the United States, just a few months ago, in the federal system, banned the use for those under 18. This bill does not do that. It limits the use of this practice to no more than 4 hours if there is an incident for which there is no other solution, and cannot be used for more than that time, and cannot be used for punishment or for coercion or for retaliation. The good news I bring you is that working with the chief probation officers who have previously opposed the bill, we have ironed out some of the differences, and they are now a co-sponsor of the bill. The probation officers themselves, who had also been in opposition, are now neutral on the bill. So we know that there are better ways to deal with our troubled youth and at the same time keep our facilities and institutions operational and safe themselves. So I ask for your aye vote on behalf of the troubled youth of California, for whom we can do better and reintegrate into our society so that they will themselves have successful lives in adulthood. I ask for your aye vote.
Discussion or debate? Senator Anderson.
I rise in support. This bill. I want to thank the good senator who authored this for balancing the importance of giving a healthy environment to those juveniles who are in those correction facilities, while at the same time balancing against all the other juveniles in there. So there's a nice balance in this bill. But one of the big things is I think that as we're moving forward, we need to really go back and look at those juvenile correction facilities to ensure that we have enough officers there, that this isn't being used as a way to take a bathroom break. You know, for many of these facilities, we're undermanned with supervisors, and as a result, sometimes the youth offenders are punished because we just don't have enough people in those facilities. So I urge that next year we look at perhaps increasing the number of officers. Thank you.
Any further discussion or debate? Seeing none, please close. Senator Leno, would you like to close?
I do ask for your aye vote.
Thank you. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen? Aye. Anderson? Aye. Bates? Aye. Bell? Aye. Berryhill? Block? Aye. Berryhill, aye. Block? Aye. Cannella? Aye. DeLeon? Aye. Fuller? Aye. Gaines? Aye. Galgiani? Glazer? Aye. Hall? Aye. Hancock? Aye. Hernandez? Aye. Hertzberg? Aye. Hill? Aye. Hueso? Aye. Huff? Aye. Jackson? Aye. Lada? Aye. Leno? Aye. Leyva? Aye. Liu? Aye. McGuire? Aye. Mendoza? Aye. Mitchell? Aye. Monning? Aye. Morlock? Aye. Morrell? Wynn? Aye. Nielsen? Pan? Aye. Pavlik? Aye. Roth? Aye. Runner? Stone? Aye. Vidak? Aye. Wykowski? Aye. Wolk? Aye.
Call the absent members one time, please.
Galgiani? Morrell? Nielsen? Runner?
Ayes 36, no 0. The measure passes. File item 19, Senator Hernandez. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 1159 by Senator Hernandez, an act relating to health care.
Senator Hernandez.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, as you know, for years I've stressed the importance of transparency in healthcare and the marketplace because it does help consumers make better decisions about their care and it helps reduce costs. Healthcare purchasers, both employers and individuals, need information about price, but more importantly about quality. But in today's marketplace, we don't have enough information to make educated decisions about our healthcare. And this bill requires that the reporting of cost and quality information so that when fully implemented, this information will be put into the hands of consumers so they can understand their financial liability and make informed decisions about health care coverage and cost. With that, members, I respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Any discussion or debate? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Allen? Anderson? No. Bates? Bell? Aye. Berryhill? No. Block? Aye. Cannella? No. DeLeon? Aye. Fuller? No. Gaines? No. Galgiani? Glazer? Aye. Hall? Aye. Hancock? Aye. Hernandez? Aye. Hertzberg? Aye. Hill? Aye. Hueso? Aye. Huff? No. Jackson? Aye. Lada? Aye. Leno? Aye. Leyva? Aye. Liu? Aye. McGuire? Aye. Mendoza? Mitchell?
Aye.
Aye. Monning? Aye. Morlock? No. Morrell? No. Wynn? Nielsen? Pan? Aye. Pavlik? Aye. Roth? Aye. Runner? Stone? No. Vidak? No. Wykowski? Aye. Wolk? Aye.
Call the absentees one time, please.
Allen? Bates? No. Galgiani? Mendoza? Aye. Wynn? Aye. Nielsen? Runner?
Ayes 25, noes 11. The measure passes. File item 20, SB 1234. Senator DeLeon. Mr. Secretary, please read.